airport.
Kanila giamo, oo. Prize for best pack yarn.
Basta ko, tagaan mo ko ng special prize for inspiring them, for moving them. Kaya pag kita, uy, hala, nagansilyo na si Kuan. Ana din sila. Nahuman din yun. Human nice burns o rectangular. Hindi mo.
Bitaw katong rectangle kinagtukog mao na jud to. Dahil form di gyud siya pwedeng ato.
Ihangyo na bitaw ko ni test pwede
siya. Nahuman siya to, daray.
Ningko na ko nagko-test na ko yung mass test niya. Ako butangan na change stitch ana akong tahion ang change stitch din na. Di man siya musugot. Kinalagid all the way. Mag-innovate unta ko ba? Mag-innovate unta ako.
Himo daw kuno kag rules oy bisag di mao.
Mag-innovate ko ba? Di ba? Kanang
hindi yan mas. Bikini.
Bitaw giingnan bitaw ko nila sa akong mga igtuon diri nga pwede na daw kuno ko maghimo og kuan
Indot man na burns
og mga kanang kuan bikini.
pag triangle hindi yan mas bikini.
Yeah. Okay, bawo jud ko tinuod.
Hi Radi.
Supportive kay husband oy kay
Hi, Rad.
Grabe kayo ron ha.
Good evening Radi.
Under the bunal pare.
Ako mo na Shirley that si Radi nga dapat tinagid ha kay sus Ginoo. He will miss one half of his life. Hindi siya nakita.
Hi Grace.
Performance.
Doc Alain.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Doki.
Oy, hi Manny.
Hello.
Bantay
Hi,
di mo makatubag
Hi,
mga
Gob.
nasa games. Anong prize ito, Em?
Hi, Doc Alain.
Radi sus, Ginoo. Very supportive husband. Believe ba na ako?
Uli kog sayo.
Magsige na lang tag spouse night para mauli kag sayo, Rad. Ako ilang si
Busy lang construction sa central building.
Yeah, I heard. Mabitaw.
Nangitong nagog ko buwad sa init.
May bago na Central Building. Yung sa ice cream mo di ay.
Gob, contact niya ako ni Mong Gob para sa signage.
Ako? Okay. Or si Yumi. Rad.
Ay, signage man.
Rad. Ang webinar ba? Ang webinar, ganahan mag-webinar. Kita ko na mo host, ikaw speaker on updates on how to import donated goods. Okay ba na nito? Ikaw speaker. Updates on importation.
Invita lang siguro tag speaker.
Invite ka? O sige. Basta there's a need na nag-reach out na ako nga they want to be enlightened on the importation of donated goods to the Rotary Club. Balik-balik mo gud.
Kano sa mga Gob?
Ikaw, your call. Kamo lang and then I will let them know. We can make it even our webinar or something. Kasi i-webinar na to ba?
Okay.
Kung dili
Wala
pwede sa
if
Zoom.
I can't invite a speaker from the office, pwede ra ako.
Oo. Basta ikaw ang sani. O my topic specifically, what are the updates in importing, how to avoid nga mabilin lang sa port. Naman ron may request kang Joal. Asa ba to si Joal? Na ay katong nag-follow instructions ang RCCF during my year in 2016. Ilag yung gipada, 2 container vans until now naa sa port of Siquijor.
Gob, is this the same webinar to be conducted by Port Center?
Oh, do they have on importation? I don't know. Lahi ni nga club nga ni reach out.
I received a message from Rugin earlier inviting us to attend their webinar. So logistics industry in this time of pandemic.
Di man na specific man gyud ang iyang topic. Importation, customs, requirement, whatever, documents.
Okay.
Sino ang speaker, Press M?
Si Rugin Paka, Gob.
Siya ang speaker? Hindi, custom kay Radi, teritoryo ni Radi yan.
Okay. Akala ko kasi nag-reach out sa'yo si Rojen eh.
Hindi yan nagre-reach out. Alam ni Alain yan.
Okay, go. Pareha mo color ni Cree, Gobda. Pink, yeah.
Are we pink already? Warm up na ni. Nagawas na akong baul sa pink. Hinahinay na ni. Mag-pre-record ko ikaw man ani para sa Rustans virtual. Mao na naka-pink ko. Ug sa Davao ilahang October they're already recording so I have a recorded welcome hello.
Let us know sa Rustans ko ba?
Maybe in the other matters I can just give you some ideas on what the activities are.
Sige, go.
All virtual.
Sige, go.
All virtual.
Yeah.
Just let me know President Emmy sa other matters.
Sige, go. Sa other matters, ikaw ang ano.
Yes. On October lang and polio. October. Pink and red ko sa October. Pink, red.
Okay.
Indot kay Jason, winter.
Pasko na good.
Ha?
Pasko na.
Hi, Ma'am Sandra. Hi, Gogi. Hi, sir.
Hi, Go. Hi, Lady Sandra. Ano naman tos burns si Maricel? Di mo ka makita.
I'm just here.
Lain magnayo mo.
I'm in Holland. Sorry, I cannot be there in the meeting kasi I'm in Holland.
Kaya ang putol.
Nakita ko ni Molin. Nakita ko ni
Dili.
Ano man?
Adi, na siguro sa laing kuan. Ana na. Nara si Inday oh.
Hi, Grace. Hi, Attorney.
Ready na ta?
Hi, Nat.
Hello, Doc Rick. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Ma'am Inday.
Hi, Burns.
We have a problem kay si Paul kanat kuan kay lang internet connection.
Hi, Toto.
Tito. Nas Tito.
Dati dito sa kuwan.
Oh,
Hi, Di.
Hi, Dee.
Marathon.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Stephen!
Wala po
Oh,
na.
sugod. Sugod na daw yan, na Stephen.
Oh,
Stephen, nag-iwat na to.
Si Stephen.
How are you?
sugod na ta. Nana si Stephen.
Kalimutan ko.
Siya ra ba ang mo introduce?
Hindi na mawa na Stephen. Mag-virtual na Stephen dayon.
At loko na kamo ha.
Ayaw, kasi na ba yung mo, kuan? Puli ni kuan.
Admin na ba siya ron?
Admin.
Kanila.
Kung anong kalima.
Enjoy mo ha, enjoy. Let's all enjoy. Enjoy tantanan ha, nothing kuan ha, nothing pan. No more kuan. Enjoy ra gid mo. Okay na ta? Ano, Stephen?
Okay, game na ta?
Game na ta. Kailan na Stephen? Oy, let's go. Makuyawan Stephen.
Okay. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. Hindi sa niya kaya pwede na kumukuha ang keyboard. Mag-sign in siya. Good evening, fellow Rotarians. 7 o'clock in the evening. Welcome to the 10th General Membership Meeting and Fellowship of Rotary Club of Cebu Puente. I now call this meeting to order. Take it away, Mr. Host for the night.
I am I'm the host.
Sorry, sir.
I used to be a man and I was transformed to a woman. Good evening, everyone.
Wow, sexy.
Good evening, everyone. So thank you, President Emmy, for the transformation from a man to a woman. So let us now go to the invocation, then the prayer. It's entitled the Prayer of Love, and followed by the Philippine anthem, then the Rotary hymn. Take it away, Tepe.
Dreamers seldom wake to find their dream come true, but he touched us inside and we came alive, all in his own sweet time. We searched to find a true love, he filled our hearts' desire. For we waited on him while we grew as friends, all in his own sweet time, all in his own sweet time. He's prepared our hearts for one another, all in his own sweet time. He opens up our eyes and we discover love. Now we stand together to make our promise known. As the future unfolds, all will grow, all in his own sweet time, all in his own sweet time. He's prepared our hearts for one another, all in his own sweet time. He opens up our eyes and we discover love. All in his own sweet time, he's prepared our hearts for one another, all in his own sweet time. He opens up our eyes and we discover
a flag of peace unfurled. I shall serve my community, help achieve universal unity. To Rotary, I shall dedicate my all. World understanding shall be my chain. pursue our quest in our little way of the day. Peace in the world, we shall not have lived in vain. Peace be achieved, we shall not have
Say and do and objects of Rotary, which will be followed by the renewed vision and mission statement.
The four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as the basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular, to encourage and foster. First, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. Vision. We see people of action cultivating fellowship, integrity, excellence, leadership, diversity, service for everyone, every day. Mission statement: high impact
thank you so
leaders
much. And
helping
then,
humanity.
Well, tonight, I'd like to welcome you. I want you to relax. The spouses have been called by so many names. They've been called honey, sweetheart, love, babe, darling, vida, and has picked up in cheesy lines like "the wind beneath my wings" or "you complete me." They say Disneyland is the happiest place on earth, but well, apparently no one has ever been standing next to you. Things like that, and they're never in front. They're never at the back. They're always at your side because the moment they have entered your heart, your life has been transformed to a kaleidoscope of endless and limitless splendor and beauty. Tonight, we give these lovely ladies and handsome men the stage. So I want you to sit back, enjoy, relax. No protocols, no tough agenda. Let your hair down, and then welcome to the spouses' night. So, with this, I would like to introduce our next, to introduce our Rotarians, our spouses, our directors, guests, and whoever is there right now. Please give a round of virtual applause to our savior for the September cluster group, our Vice President and President-elect, Attorney Burns Amago.
So good evening, everyone. I will only be introducing the Rotarians as the spouses will be introduced separately. Okay, they will be given a separate special presentation for their introduction. So I will be introducing to you first the officers of the Rotary Club of Cebu Puente. We have President Emmanuel P. Tesalona. Also with us is yours truly, the Vice President and the President-elect. Also with us is the auditor, Past President Emmanuel C. Calalang. We also have our Club Administration Director, Jason G. Kian Kiong. We also have our Director for Membership, Maria Selena B. Amores. Our Computer and Information and Communication Officer and Director for Public Relations, Christopher A. Liegonas. We also have the Director for Community Service, Jeselito V. Baring. Our Director for Vocational Service, our Director for Youth Service, Attorney Lolita L. Lumanta. We also have our, we also have our Ways and Means Director, Stephen Henry Uy. And then now we go to our Board of Advisors, starting with our Assistant Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator, past District Governor Joseph Michael Espina. Also with us is our N Polio Now Zone Coordinator and past District Governor Mary Ann Alcordo Solomon. We also have our past President and Deputy District Governor, past Deputy District Governor Conrado M. Abarintos. Else is here. Okay. We also have our Assistant Governor Alain D. Sinerpida. Okay, and we have Rotarian Maria Dolores H. Rimas. Inday Rimas. And we also have Rotarian D. Hora Villegonas. Okay. I can also see in our screen some of our Rotaractors. We have Rotaractor J.N. Vianney Dagandan. We also have Rotaractor Maria Lea Maraviles. And now we will have the spouses presentation.
Presenting the lovely and handsome spouses of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. Grace Abad, Shirley Abarintos, Juliet Abay-Abay, Marivic Barba, Flora Baring, Nanette Kalala, Genevieve Deparine, Sandra Espina, Alice Gonzalez, Sue Jang, Gay Karamihan, Janice Ong, Daryl Ponce, Noel San Pedro, Cree Centerpida, Tito Solomon, Pearl Strolls, Nina Sulay, Tess Tesalona, Marlene Torres.
Okay, thank you very much. And that was, if you saw the beautiful caricatures that was done by our First Lady, Tess Tesalona. Okay, courtesy of Tess Tesalona. Give her a round of applause for that. Okay, and thank you, Burns, for being our honorary member for the September cluster. So I guess the next part of our program is one of the banner advocacies of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. They say autism is where the little things are never little and every milestone is a celebration. Since past President Sol is not yet here, I will continue her part. So anything goes here, okay? We just let our hair down, enjoy. So for the past 19 years and counting, RCCF holds dear the autism advocacy. What is autism? Autism traveling using a different roadmap. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It is about learning to dance in the rain. One of our spouses is a staunch advocate of autism and awareness. So, to tell us more about autism awareness, please welcome the program director of Rich Spouse. This is spouse Sandra Espina.
Hi. Good evening, President Emmy, RCCF Rotarians, spouses, lovely spouses, and Rotaracts. Tonight, I was tasked to share my involvement in literacy since September is Rotary's Literacy Month. RCCF Autism Advocacy started in the year 2001 through PDG Yumi together with PDG Mayan, who embraced autism advocacy during her presidency. Yumi and I are volunteers of a special school. Every day we have the chance to meet these differently abled children carrying a sense of belongingness as they enter the Reach Center, which they call their home. Each day we have the opportunity to talk to parents, caregivers, and be engaged with life stories, feelings, struggles, frustrations, and happiness of the small accomplishments of their special child. There are days in the week we collaborate with special education teachers, doctors, speech therapists, staff, janitors, occupational therapists, finding meaningful ways to be of service to these children with autism. One of Reach Center's passionate occupational therapists is the daughter of President Emmy and spouse Tess, named Corinne, who is already in the US, right? Spouse Tess? Yes. She was really a very dedicated and passionate occupational therapist in the center, and most of the children love to be with her. This RCCF autism advocacy has contributed through the years to the two areas of focus of Rotary, namely, number one, basic education and literacy, and the second one is the maternal and child health care. Statistics shows that 1% of our Philippine population have autism, and that would mean about 1 million of our population have persons with autism. 50% of this 1 million has been identified due to the issuance of the PWD cards. However, 30% of the 500,000 PWAs have been diagnosed, but only 5% has been treated or is having early intervention. This is where Reach Center comes in to narrow the curve. So now, let us all sit back and relax. You will be seeing two videos. The first video is about the signs and symptoms of autism. In the present DSM-5, they say it has been included that those who are OCDC is part of the autism spectrum. And I can see some of us are OCDCs. Raise your hand who are OCD. The second video, though, is about Reach Center's program and services. And you will see the multidisciplinary team of Reach Center who is passionately serving the children with autism through the 19 years of service. We're going on our 20th year next year. So with this, I would like to take this note. Some people with autism may not be able to speak or answer when their name is called, but they can still hear your words to feel your kindness. So now we will be showing you the first video.
We are all different, and that's wonderful. Some differences are easy to see: height, hairstyle, gender, eye color, and so on. Other differences can't be seen: our favorite foods, fears, or special skills. Interestingly, the way we see the world is also different. For instance, what do you see in this drawing? Most people see a duck, but some of you might have seen a rabbit. Whichever you saw, you are correct. This is just a trick drawing to show you that all brains work differently. The brain is your body's computer. It works differently for all of us and controls how you learn. That's why we are all good at different things. How you feel, which is why we all feel different emotions. And how you communicate. Sometimes the brain is connected in such a way it affects the senses and how we perceive and read situations and interactions. This is known as autism. Many people have autism, so it's likely you already know someone who is autistic. And for this reason, it's useful to know a little bit about autism. The special wiring inside an autistic brain can sometimes make the person good at tasks we may find difficult, such as mathematics, drawing, or music. It can also do the opposite, and activities we find too easy are incredibly difficult to them, such as making friends. The senses constantly send information to your brain about your surroundings and other people. However, when a person's brain and its senses don't communicate well, the brain can become overwhelmed and confused, affecting how they see the world. Picture yourself walking down the street. This is how an autistic brain may experience the same world. Scary, isn't it? Sadly, in many cases, the person can't say out loud how they feel. So even though there's chaos going on in their heads, they seem okay on the outside, unable to ask for help. We will develop behaviors to help us feel calm in uncomfortable situations. We may look away, hug ourselves, chew our fingernails, fidget, bite our lips, and so on. Equally, autistic people develop behaviors that help them cope with these intense moments. These actions may seem unusual, but they're just their way to feel calm. When they happen, it means they are having a hard time. The kind thing to do is not to give them an even harder time by getting cross, ignoring them, or mocking them. People with autism need friends who are willing to take the time to know them. With good communication and plenty of patience, everyone would be better off. People with autism are not ill or broken. They simply have a unique view of the world. And with a little support from their friends, they might just be able to share that view with us. Autism can make amazing things happen.
Hello, awesome parents and A advocates. I am Teacher Nick. Are you looking for a school to enroll your child? Look no further. The Parents Reach Foundation Incorporated, PRFI, is a non-stock, non-profit donor organization composed of parents of children with autism and allied medical professionals. The foundation runs and administers the REACH Center. A multidisciplinary team works as a single unit in determining an individual's needs and priorities. REACH holding the helm of the entity uses the life approach the history of formed an initial membership of 6 parents with children diagnosed with autism and other professionals. The foundation proceeded to prepare plans for the setting up of a special education and training center to be called the REACH Center. Teacher dash to be trained. The center in Manila, which specializes in autism and other related disorders, sent trainers to Cebu and conducted a training dash seminar on the management of autism. This was addressed to parents and caregivers. Children were assessed and individualized programs were prepared for implementation within 6 months. This paved the way to the long-lasting relationship between the parents and the center. And by June 2001, REACH Center opened for enrollment. REACH Center was equipped with educational toys, playground, and gross motor equipments. It was also equipped with laptops and computer lab television. The Parents REACH Foundation Incorporated is an empowered, self-reliant, and sustainable organization of parents and professionals. It is committed to provide and services which addresses the needs of autism and other related disorders. The mission of REACH Center is to develop centers of utmost capability and excellence in the fields of skills training, diagnosis and assessment, research, and community outreach. To further improve its service training last 2017, the Teach Vocational Training at North Carolina, Chapel Hill, USA. This was made possible by the help of Rotary Club Puente. And in this time of pandemic, REACH Center also attended the Department of Education Secretary Leonor Briones' virtual meeting last September 7. REACH Center programs include First Steps First. For learning to take place, necessary attending skills are needed to be developed. When their name is called. Next is imitation skills. In order for kids to learn body coordination, the teacher makes them copy gross motor exercises like jumping jacks and stretching, fine motor movements like grasping of pencil, and oral motor exercises to help them learn to talk better. Receptive and expressive language, we teach them to understand different concepts as well as express their thoughts. Self-help skills like toileting. When they need to go to the toilet, they can go by themselves. Eating programs will help them adapt to different texture and taste of food. And lastly, grooming. To develop functional communication for both verbal and non-verbal persons with autism, we use signs, visuals, and other augmentative forms of communication together with speech and language to help develop as many functions as possible in order that the child may appropriately communicate needs and wants. Gross motor exercises are provided to develop the child's ability to control balance, body coordination, strength, and speed. Other skills such as eye-hand coordination, finger dexterity, and motor control are also developed. Skills to promote independence in performing activities of daily living, such as toileting, bathing, dressing, grooming, feeding, and other skills for independent living are also taught. In pre-academic or academic skills, the basics of numbers, shapes, colors, sizes, and alphabet, as well as subjects like reading, mathematics, and science are also taught in the context of functionality to each child. In pre-vocational skills, skills in arts and crafts, clerical tasks such as filing, sorting, handling office equipment, working in an assembly line, and other activities that are income generating, as well as managing one's work behavior, are also being taught. In adaptation or community integration, we focus on developing each individual's skills and abilities necessary for survival, recreation, and play, to become an independent and significant member of the community where he belongs by working hand in hand with them. Now I'm going to talk about the services of Reach Center. Individualized needs assessment determines a child's skill level, behavioral adaptation, communication, and social skills. In daily program, students receive intervention in different learning areas. They come to school 5 days a week, Mondays to Fridays, in 3.5 hours per day. Home program is offered to clients from other towns and provinces and to those who cannot avail of the daily program. It is most applicable in this time of pandemic, and in this program, teachers send worksheet to the parents, then ask feedback from the parents so that they can gauge the progress of the child. In tutorials or teletherapy, Reach Center offers scholarship programs to children with anomalies. It is sponsored by Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente and its network with other international Rotary clubs. To develop functional communication for both verbal and nonverbal persons with autism, we use signs, visuals, and other augmentative forms of communication together with speech and language to help develop as many functions as possible in order that the child may appropriately communicate needs and wants. Children with autism have different reactions to different sensorial issues like hearing, tactile, visual, olfactory, and gustatory. The center provides activities that addresses these needs. Kids love water. Conducting activities in the water helps address and enhance the child's gross motor skills, attending skills, social communication, and self-help skills. In social skills program, Reach Center uses a special course to teach and train children on social skills. It is a socially motivated and academically reinforced team of kids, or smart kids, the parents, and caregivers. And in celebration of 18 years of serving families with children with special needs, Reach Center held a fundraiser event last August 2019. All the funds were allocated for Reach Center's next branch, the Reach Center Guadalupe. Reach Center is currently constructing the Guadalupe branch, a vision nearing completion for a noble cause. It is equipped with exercise rooms and equipment for kids and adolescents, a huge swimming pool, classrooms and facilities. Reach Center, more than just a vision, a cause. Thank you and see you around. And please like our Facebook page at Parents Reach Foundation Incorporated.
Thank you very much. You have anything else to say, Spouse Sandra? Thank you. That was a very beautiful presentation, for especially for those who the new members who would be able to see what RCCF has supported for the past how many years now? 19 years. Nothing else you have to share with us, Spouse Sandra? Okay.
Sel po the question.
Yeah, question.
So,
okay,
yeah.
question. Okay, go ahead.
Just curious. How is Reach affected by the lockdown, especially because everyone is going online? No? So I do not know how Reach is able to deliver their classes. So na curious lang ko.
Yeah.
Actually, Attorney Ging, we have the virtual classes now. We do it every 3 times in a week, and there's a particular teacher that is really in charge with a certain number of students. And we are also affiliated with Cebu Doctors Occupational Therapists. So we have a daily program they call the Tele Therapy Occupational Therapy. So there's a clinical instructor of Reach Center together with the clinical instructor of Cebu Doctors. So we usually have 1 hour session every day with the occupational therapist.
So classes have started and are continuing despite the lockdown, no? Oh, one more thing, the last question na lang ni San. If one is suffering from autism and they want to go through the classes that you offer, they can get it for free. Is that correct?
Actually, we have the scholarship program. So this is being sponsored by some of the donors, no? So this is for free for them because it's a scholarship program. We are a sustainable institution, so that is why we also allocate a certain tuition fee so that we can function. No.
Okay, so thank you, Sel. Thank you, San. Thank you, Sel. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Those are very good questions, Attorney Ging. Do you have any other questions, guys? You feel free to ask the questions. This is a freewheeling, what you call this, night. You can do anything. You can sing, dance, and anything you want. So thank you so much for the questions, also, Attorney Ging. No other questions? None? Okay, so we'll move on to the next portion. According to Albert Einstein, okay, according to Tupe, are you there? Okay, Tupe. According to Albert Einstein, creativity is intelligence having fun. So, to introduce the next part of our program, which will transport you to the wonderful world of arts and crafts and a showcase of talents by our RCCF family. Put your hands together to our debonair lawyer. Put your hands together for Vice President and President-elect Burns Amado.
Good evening again to each and everyone. Before I proceed to the task of introducing the next program, allow me to recognize the presence of our Rotarians and Rotaractors who just came in. Let's all welcome the director for the Rotary Foundation, immediate past President Kendrick Sulay. We also recognize our protocol officer, past President Dave Karamihan. Also joining us tonight is our Rotaractor Shivi Risolado. Okay, so with that, allow me to proceed and introduce you. It is really my honor to introduce the next part of the program. On one hand, it has been said that talent is an accident of genes and a responsibility. This was said by Andy Rickman, the famous late actor who played Professor Snape in the Harry Potter series. And indeed, talent is a responsibility because one should share his or her talent for others to be inspired and moved. On the other hand, craft is passionately creating something with your hands. So if you join both hands, voila, you have talented and creative individuals, which aptly describes RCCF Rotarians. So tonight, you are about to witness the talent, arts, and crafts from our RCCF family. So without further ado, let us all witness and be at awe of the abilities that RCCF cradles.
Good evening. Welcome to the Spouses Talent Showcase. I'm Grace Abad, and tonight we're going to make a very interesting dish. Beef steak. These are the ingredients that we need. Beef, onions, crushed garlic, lemon, soy sauce, and black pepper. First step, let's get a bowl. Place beef. Make sure the beef is thinly sliced. Then, let's pour the soy sauce. Then squeeze the lemon and take the seeds if there are any. Then after that, let's add the black ground pepper. Let's mix all these ingredients and leave it marinate for at least 1 hour. After we marinated the beef, let's now fry the onions. By the way, when we fry it, it should be in rings. Then let's cook the onions until tender. On same saucepan, let's fry the beef. Let's make sure that both sides are cooked till golden brown. Saute the garlic. Then we put the marinade and simmer. Then let's put back the fried beef and simmer for at least 15 minutes. Then we cover so the liquid will not evaporate. After simmer, let's now add salt to taste. After mixing everything, let's now add the stir-fried onions. So, here's our beef steak.
Hello, I'm Spouse Free and I'm here to share with you on how to make a decorative jar. Hello, I'm Spouse Free and I'm here to teach you about making a decorative jar using old glass jars. So the materials you will need are the following: a clean, dry glass jar, masking tape, a pair of scissors, acrylic paints, different colors, so the more color you have, the more attractive your glass jar will be. And since I love gold, sparkly things, so I'm going to add a little bit of gold. And of course, you will need acrylic brushes, paint brushes really, of different sizes. So to start with, let us place our colors. This is actually an egg tray, but I'm going to, a ceramic egg tray, but I'm going to use this for my colors, okay? So, here Here are the different colors I placed into the egg tray. And I want to add white on some colors to make them look lighter. So then I'll mix them. So I forgot, you also need clean towels so as not to mix the colors. So once you painted all the parts with no masking tape on it, then you wait for it to dry. There you have it. Your decorative glass jars. So now, the jar with my brushes. So there you go. Decorative glass jar.
Welcome to Reminiscing and Cooking Mommy's Dishes. Not all of us are gifted cooks or passionate about cooking. I am one of them. So, I do cook when I feel like doing it. I devise some practical cooking made easy with the tips I learned from my late mommy. She was one of the greatest cooks I have known. Hi, I'm going to cook one of my favorite shrimp dishes. Today we are going to cook lemon butter shrimp. Here is tip number 1 from my mommy. Preparation is important in cooking shrimp. To keep the shrimp fresh, place them in ice water until you are ready to cook them. Let them dry. I want my shrimp to be no fuss, so I cut all the legs so it will be easier for the folks to eat it. Then there is a black vein along the back of the shrimp, so devein it with a small knife, cutting through the back to pull out the vein. Tip number 2, do not take out the shell when cooking shrimps to preserve the natural flavors of the shrimp. Okay? And there you go. Your shrimp is ready to go and so beautiful. You have your salt, oyster sauce, and black pepper. This is what I like to have it in this dish. Then you have your butter, and of course, here is one ingredient that is super must have in cooking shrimp. Garlic, lots of garlic. Of course, with my favorite secret sauce, oyster sauce, makes this dish so yummy. Next, you melt at least 2 tablespoons of butter. It should be around medium high. And then add the garlic and cook or saute it until you can achieve the brownish color. And you can smell the aroma of garlic in the butter. This will take about a minute. To achieve the brownish color of the garlic, it is time to put the shrimps to fry it. One of the things that I do not like in cooking is this oil splatters. So tip number 3, when putting the shrimps in the pan or skillet, do it gently to avoid oil splatter. You can sprinkle salt when you see that the heated butter starts to bubble. Salt will help absorb the moisture of the shrimp. And like magic, no more oil splatter. Now flip the shrimps and cook 2 minutes on one side and then on the other side until it is just beginning to turn light orange. Then flip again until you can also see that the butter and garlic are fused in the shrimp. Keep on stirring until you will see that your shrimps turn to that delightful orange color. So you need not be there a feast to the eyes. So try your best to be able to achieve that beautiful orange color. Tip number 4. Never overcook your shrimp, otherwise it will be rubbery when you eat it. Then lower the heat and do taste test. If you need to add more like oyster sauce, salt, or black pepper, it is up to you until you have achieved the taste you wanted for your lemon butter shrimp. If you do not want your shrimp to be too dry, I usually add butter. While others would have lemon juice poured over the shrimp, I normally just squeeze one lemon to add a tangy taste to it. I do not want it to be too sour. Then just keep on stirring until the additional butter has melted and the shrimp has absorbed it. My style in cooking is feeling and tasting with your heart. I know that some of the cooks out there would frown with my style as I do not get pressured with the measurements and guidelines in cooking. Don't get me wrong, but I take my hats off and salute the great cooks who measure, follow the rudiments of cooking, and like clockwork cook on a specific time, etc., etc., etc. But I truly believe that cooking is an art with a heart. That is the reason why I cook when I feel like it. As they say, when you are happy doing what you do and not doing it out of obligation, the meal will surely be delicious. It truly matters when love. Personally, cooking should not be stressful. So for those out there who are like me, not the typical chef or cook in the kitchen, this is for you. Now, cooking is not just cooking it right, but it must be a feast to the eyes. So, mommy's tip number 5, arrange your food and decorate it. So, you just don't scoop the shrimps and place it on the plate. Arrange it beautifully. Food plating is important in terms of presentation, so it enhances the beautiful shrimps. Here, I used my ever-reliable gold plate as the base, then another plate for the shrimps. As you can see, I neatly arranged it in a circle. So here you go, your lemon butter shrimp in a gold platter. Till the next blue moon, when I have the urge to cook. God bless you and your family. Enjoy the food God has given you to nourish your body.
Hello, RCCF. This is my song by Freddie Mercury, Love of My Life. Love of my life, you hurt me. You broken my heart, now you leave me. Love of my life, can't you see? Repent, repent, don't take it away from me because you don't know what it means to me. Love of my life, don't leave me. You've stolen my life and now desert me. Love of my life, can't you see? from me because you don't know what it means to me. You will remember when this is all over, when everything's all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you that I still love you. But you don't know what you mean to me. Love of my life, love of my life. Thanks for watching. Love of my life. Thanks for watching my video.
Thank you very much. Let's give everyone a round of applause, please. Put on your mic and then clap. Give them a round of applause. Love of my life. Right.
Girl, Jesse!
If we can do a fundraising.
Nagabian ko ato. Lahi, oy, lahi na gyud kang finale, oy.
We have a talent pool already. We can make a show. Okay.
Album mo tanan ni Jessie.
Stephen and
Gutom ta ko, nabusog ko sa kantan, Jesse Boy.
and by the way, Jessie was singing at the Flora's Garden at the Sky. Okay. That's the participation of Flora. We didn't have plans so much because we were so concentrated on looking at Jessie singing. Anyway, so that was Flora's Garden. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next portion of our program. So, I think my co-host, see what you call this past President Sol, cannot connect. So, this is a one-man show. I mean, I have a co-host, Birthday. So, here it goes. We are in the exciting portion of our program, the challenge, right? Let us hear it from our past President Sol, who was supposed to say this. So, Sol, in behalf of Sol, I'm going to say this for her. The challenge is real. People thought that women would not be challenged with crochet, as women years ago were really fond of crochet. So it came as a surprise that not all knew that that not everyone, not all the women knew how to crochet. Okay. So we had video tutorials like teaching crochet for the dummies and all that. So, and then, surprise, surprise, another shocker was that our men were able to do the crochet ahead of us women. So, like Attorney Burns, although it was a rectangular at first, and then, but the second one was correct already. And Jason, whose face mask was able to fit his daughter's face and not his. Okay, so it was really, yeah, it was really, really fun. We thank our guru and teacher and professor for giving us this challenge. The next spouse is one woman who inspires our president. She is so talented when it comes to arts and crafts, cooking, and almost everything a dutiful housewife should know. When asked what she would like to do for their spouse's night, she thought of this crochet face mask challenge. Believe me, personally, I was so challenged. In my entire life, I never knew how to do uh, even a chain stitch, but I was able to do it thanks to you. So, as I said earlier, it was a shocker for all of us ladies that our Rotarian men, Jason and Burns, were able to do it. So, to tell us more about the challenge and declare the winners, yes, we have winners who is going to go home with gelato ice cream. I think will be delivered to their houses, and so there you go. Hey, look at them, look at them. Okay, so to tell you more about the challenge and declare the winners, please welcome our first lady, Tess Tessalona. Take it away, Tess.
Good evening, ladies and Rotarians. When past President Maricel asked me to contribute for the spouse night, I thought of the crochet challenge because I was doing the crochet. So 13 spouses and Rotarians accepted the challenge, and more or less 6 made it. So the first one who finished was Doc Cree, and then there. And then the second one was Jason. And then the third one was I think it's D. And then Attorney Burns, Past President Sol, and lastly, Nina. There. So the first, as I posted before, the first 2 are Dr. Cree and Jason. So I will be giving them ice cream, and then the rest, I will be giving them this mask. So this is the inspiration color, as you can see on the background. But I still have to finish it because I still have to put the flower. The flower. So these are the masks. Also, I finished them.
Uy, mauwaw mo, uy, dagan kay sa gibuhat.
Pero na-effort me.
Ang amuan, doha ka si Mana in town.
And the finished product.
Here, oh, no.
Ang power ang nakalindot, ana, ni part.
So that's it. Congratulations, everybody. So I wish you can still finish. You still have more balls, I'm sure. I think each and every one of you can make 4 masks. So enjoy.
I
So
could
you finished also, Bisandra?
Yeah.
That's it, Miss. Maricel?
Si Kendrick na ipahabol sa iyang mask.
Di ba so? Wow.
Okay.
Ayo.
I could still remember when my kids were still in STC and they were asked to crochet. They only finished a little, and all the works were done by the mommy.
But it should be nicer, Emmy, if you can finish one to
Forget it.
Actually, it all started, sabi ko, I will make only 3. Oh, that's good. Can you teach us?
Again?
Okay. Take it away, Miss Maricel.
Okay, so thank you so much. And then that was it. We are now going to another exciting portion. It's a game show. Okay? I'm your game master. I'm going to share my screen now. Please enable me to share my screen. Please. Okay. So,
Okay na.
okay na ko?
Okay na.
Okay.
Yes na, okay na ta.
Let's move on. Tatanasan ako, ha?
Try daw ta.
Yes. Wait a minute. Mainit kalit lang, ha? Am I sharing my screen now?
Yes, we can see all your
We can see all your files.
Okay. Wait a minute. Nagana na ko for a while, ha? For a while lang. Technical problem. What happened, man, eh? For a while. Okay. Please, meanwhile, please share your experience and the challenge while I'm fixing a little thing here.
Now, can we begin with Doc Cree?
Great.
Hi, Doc Cree. Can you share with us your difficulties in making the mask?
Oh, the yarn, ang yarn test eh medyo it's too more of fibrous.
Baga.
Yeah.
Baga siya.
Yeah.
Actually, I was looking for the thinner ones, but it's not available.
That's it. And then so it's difficult to put into the stitches because
to the hook.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I still finished first.
Yes. How about Mr. Jason?
As you can see, ang challenge talaga, may kaagaw sa YouTube, yung mga anak. Kaya yun yung resulta.
Yan na? Ay, di pa. How about D?
Hi. Tita, the only challenge I have was every time Sky interrupts me. Itong tagal po natapos.
Pero natapos pa din. Si Attorney Burns.
First, my challenge was I cannot understand the accent of the first video was done by an Indian woman. I have a hard time understanding her accent. So probably that's why I had difficulty following through the stitches. And then second, I get lost counting on the number of stitches. So probably that's the reason why the form of my mask is not perfect. You can see the sides aren't actually well defined. And even the curve also aren't defined because I get lost and I don't I don't want to count again because there's so many. So that's just the challenge. But then I'm able to finish and I realized that I can follow through the instruction made in YouTube. It's the first time I'm able to do something following a YouTube video. So thank you.
Yes. Yes. Actually, when I made that, I also followed the same video. So, Nina, your turn.
Same mini birds. So wala ko sa count. So my first palpak jud. So I have to like go back from the very first kuan step, and then the second is kuan katong pagsud ako sa saan pagsud sa yarn nga to sa needle nga gamay kaayo, di ba? I called you up, Tess.
Yes.
And I said, bas ana nag-alcohol. It was really a challenge kay first time nako wa mong gid ko'y crochet class. So naglisod yun ko as in first and the last ni wala na ko'y next crochet.
Amo na i-frame. Amo na i-frame ya ikuan.
Adi pala siya. The purpose was really for you guys to make your own mask.
Yeah.
But it was fun, Tess. Daghan ka na learn ba on the process?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
because the lesson there was patience.
Yes.
Yeah, grabe yun ang patience.
To follow instructions. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
guys, are you ready? Okay.
Okay.
Let's start.
Game.
So welcome to the Rotary Club Cebu Fuente Game Night. Music na to pe. Asto music na to pe. So the title of the game is Make a Wild Guess. Okay? Just make a wild guess. Instructions. Follow this one. It is simple and easy. This is a multiple choice game. You make a wild guess and pick the letter of the correct answer to the question. Then write the letter and the answer in the chat box. So please, Burns, if you can help me, don't join because I think you saw already some of this. When your name is called, you're not allowed to. You're disqualified to join. Tope is disqualified to join also.
Me, how about me?
And you also, you're disqualified to join. But we will test President Emmy also because I think he didn't know.
No.
When you answer it in the chat box, example C. If the answer is C, John Doe. So we will call your name. We will ask Burns, who was the first one in the chat box who answered. You must state the answer. You say C, John Doe. Okay, be a little wild. That's the name of the game. Make a wild guess, and you have to be a little wild. You dance a little to once you are able. What your name is called, you won the particular round. Okay. Any questions before we start? Okay. Ready? The girl in the picture is A. Shirley Abarintos. B. Marlene Torres. C. Sandra Espina. D. None of the above. We give you a count of 5 seconds only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Burns, can you check who answered first?
Mean answered first.
Okay, Mean, please show yourself and we make a wild guess and raise your hands when you say the answer.
None of the above. The wife of Eman.
I want you to dance. Dance before. You say.
Mo answer pa ka niya, mo sayaw pa ka?
Yes, that's you have to be wild, a little wild. Okay.
Oh, wild. Okay. Sige, wild.
Stop drinking already.
Okay, what's your answer?
None of the above. Si Eman's wife.
Correct.
Eman's wife.
So, the answer to number 1 is correct. Past District Governor Mayan, none of the above. This is Juliet Abay-Abay. Okay. Pero nawala itong music, itong walk through music. Anyway. Next. Number 2. Are they a couple? Huh? A. Yes. B. No. C. In the future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who is the first? Burns?
Attorney Ging.
Ging, yes.
Yes. They're a couple. That's Noel and Lulu.
Be wild, Attorney Ging, when you say the answer.
Be
Go,
wild.
Attorney Ging. Can do this.
Okay,
Yes,
very
yes,
good.
yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, what's your answer?
Yeah.
What's
Yes,
your answer?
Yes, they're a couple.
Yes, that is spouses Noel and Lulu. Wrong. Very good. 1 point each for Ayan and Ging.
Si ano yung
Number 3. She is the wife of the A. Director, club administrator. B. C. President-elect. Treasurer. Who is the first to give the answer?
No one yet gave an answer.
No one gave an answer. You don't know who this person is? Is she the wife of the director, club administrator? Or B, president? C, president-elect? Or D, treasurer?
Doc Alain first to give an
Okay,
answer.
Doc Elaine, let me see your wild answer. Please show yourself in the camera. We want to see if, let me see.
President!
Yes, correct.
Doc Alain, tagay ka na.
Okay.
She is the lovely wife of President Emmy Tessalona. Question number 4. He is in the business of A, selling tiles, B, selling cars, C, selling insurance, and D, selling real estate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go!
D is the first to give an answer.
Okay, D. What's the answer, D?
Dance.
Huh?
Masaya.
Wild
Yeah.
Where's your wild dance, D? We cannot.
B.
D. You have
Selling cars.
Huh?
You have to wild dance first.
Who's that? Who's that?
May antig hard boil na nimuan.
Okay.
Tito na?
Yes.
Nagalagi siyag buhok. Nagalagi siyag buhok.
Okay, D, did you answer? Did D answer? Did D show herself?
Yes.
Yes,
I did.
yes.
I'm using
I did not see. I have to see. The game master has to see it.
Kantupin man na, nakita na.
Okay, go. Okay, of course.
Selling cars.
That is Tito Salomon.
Ala, ala ko atem sa kuha na kong picture kay na siya buhok. Wait.
That's Tito
Send
Salomon.
ko na lang Nemo. Send ko na lang Nemo.
Oh, may buhok si Tito dito. Grabe, dami.
Okay.
Uy, dapat nasa ko'y buhok, ha?
Next.
Okay.
Number 5. Name the pretty ladies from A to C. A, Crit Crit, Genevieve, Nanette. B, Ging Ging, Crit Crit, Gay. C, Janice, Nina, Maricel. D, Alice, Crit Crit, Genevieve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's the first?
Tamean gave the first answer.
Okay, well done. Well done.
Well done, please.
Well done. Okay.
Ano na lang.
Okay.
Di ba ka ni live stream, ha? Wa ni live stream.
Live stream already. You're on YouTube right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, behave.
So,
Recorded na nito. Wala i-live stream.
Thank you.
What's your answer?
Letter D, Doc Alice, Doc Cree, and Genevieve.
Let's see if she's correct. Yes, she is correct.
All right.
A is Dr. Alice Gonzalez. B is Genevieve Deperine. Okay, next. The Rotarian in the picture is A. Manny Kalala, B. Burns Amago, C. Patrick Yared, D. None of the above. Please don't. Tess made sure that some had hair, some had white hair, some had whatever. So do not think of them as what you see them. Okay, like me, like what she did to me. I was very slim, very sexy. So she could also do something to that picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the winner is Burns.
Wala pa. Nobody gave an answer yet.
Nobody knows this person.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Be,
No.
answer, be? Oh, wala mo ko kayo. Bama ko tana.
Burns, ako yung answer, Burns.
Okay, go.
Joel, answer, Joel.
Dance. Joel, dance. Dance.
None of the above.
Go, you have to dance
Joel,
first, Sir Joel.
Dance.
Dance ka, go.
Dance.
Wow,
Okay,
uy, good kayo, wild ko.
Very good.
Sige, kinsa man.
Dina Ramos.
None of the above.
None of the above.
Good. Yes, none of the above.
Galing.
So that's Dina Ramos, Sergeant at Arms. Okay.
Amy.
Yes, sir. Cheers, cheers.
Who is she? A doctor and a spouse of the past president. B, past president, mother of 2 lawyers. C, wife of immediate past president. And
Then you're
C,
done.
one of the children of a past president. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wagin ko sa answer.
Wala lagi ilong.
Okay, Stephen. Stephen is the first one to give an answer. Stephen.
Okay, wala yung answer?
Go,
Nobody
Stephen.
answer?
Stephen,
Stephen, dance,
Sayaw,
Stephen.
sayaw.
Dance,
Go, Stephen.
Okay.
Stephen, it must be
B,
a wild dance. Wild dance.
Wilder pa, Stephen.
Wilder pa, Stephen.
President and
Wild
mother
dance,
of
Stephen.
2 lawyers.
Okay. Oh, mana.
Ako kita ni Stephen. Sayaw, Stephen.
Tayo ba? Tayo man, good.
Again, for my sake.
Oh, for my sake.
B, past president and mother of 2 lawyers.
Good. Tayo, Stephen. Oy.
Okay, the answer is
Tita Sal.
one. Wait, the answer. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The answer is yes. That's the past president and mother of 2 lawyers. Okay. Number 8. This couple resides in A, Netherlands, B, Bulgaria, C, Switzerland, D, Prague. And
Switzerland.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Go.
Switzerland. Switzerland.
Who's the first? Who answered?
Ay, ito ba sa chat room?
Kendrick.
Switzerland.
Kendrick?
Ayaw.
Kendrick na
Sayaw,
lang.
Kendrick. Sayaw.
Switzerland.
I want to see your dance, Kendrick. I want to see your
Switzerland.
Sayaw ka, Kendrick.
Isayo.
It's not the voice. Don't
Dili pa
your
hubog.
voice, Kendrick. We need your dance.
Mana,
Okay.
ma'am? Switzerland.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, mana.
So that's number 8. Also live in Switzerland. Then let's move on to number 9. This couple has never traveled to A, Paris, B, Greece, C, USA, D, North Pole.
North Pole.
Okay, who gave the
Ito
first
ba? Ito ba ganyan sa chat room?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jun Torres.
Siguro.
Tatanong instruction eh.
Si Jun Torres.
Jun Torres, si Marley.
Okay, please answer the chat box.
North Pole.
So far, who answered? Wala nobody answered. Makadaog na ba sa gift certificate from Emmy, President.
Kita may anay mo daog.
Hindi, lagi.
Si Jun Torres, North Pole.
Sa may answer sa chat box. What was the instruction?
Sige, botang.
Okay, wala.
Tamean, ano yung answer? Tamean.
Okay. That is, the answer is this couple never traveled to North Pole. The couple is June and Marlene. Never traveled to North Pole. This couple has a son and daughter who are both single. B, two daughters married with C, one son and one daughter, both married. D, none of the above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Type.
Music na to. Ligawas. No one? No one in the chat box, Burns?
No one.
Follow instruction, please.
Banana,
Right?
Doc Alain Doc Alain is the first one.
Joel, go ahead, Joel.
Doc Alain ang nag-una.
Doc Alain. Okay, Doc Alain.
C.
Ako. Alain, where's your wild dance, Alain?
Yeah, C.
One son. Ako na? Ako na?
Yes.
Uy, ang payat ko! Ang payat ko!
Okay, did you give the correct answer, Doc Alain? What's the answer, Alain?
He did.
He did?
Letter C.
Letter C.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it's correct. Yes, this couple has one son and one daughter, and both are married. Couple Tito and Mean Solomon has one son, Mikey, and one daughter, Maan, and are both married. That's it for tonight. That's the end of the game. And the winner is... The winner. Huh?
Tita Mean.
Mean. So you will receive...
Yeah! I will win a...
You will receive a gift certificate from President Emmy, right, Emmy?
Yes.
Yes!
Bigla ko na kumita.
Oo naman, di ba? Yeah, so, did I stop sharing na? Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Sige. Next. So, are there other matters you'd like to discuss before you?
There is.
Yeah, do not adjourn yet. Not adjourn yet.
Yeah. Okay, for the other matters, may we call in past District Governor Mean to give us update on the Pink October.
I thank you, President Emmy. Just very brief, we have some confirmed activities while others are still being finalized by the different sponsors. So starting October 1, we have a virtual pink lighting with Rustans. At 6 o'clock, we have messages from Rustans, Pepet Makachor, and of course, President Emmy. And then on October 4 will be the cancer chat, which we actually hold annually at the Ayala Center, the cinema, but this time virtually. So it's going to be the cancer chat at the cancer fair. Now this will be bigger than the usual cancer chat because this is nationwide cancer fair. So we have special song numbers from Martin Yavera and the company. And then on October 10 and 11, these are 2 days webinar initiated by our Rotar actors, the 3 Rotar Act clubs of Cebu Fuente, Combase, USC, and University of the Visayas, together with the Cebu Doctors University Student Council and their different groups in the Student Council called ALSA and CORE. And I'd like to thank our Youth Service Director, Gingging, for taking time out to meeting with them, and they would just join. They have always a Zoom meeting to go through the program and the preparation and the checklist. So we're doing good on the October 10, 11. And then on October 17 will be the high tea, courtesy of Rustans, with table setting demonstration, like how to dine in a formal dining setup, when to use the farthest fork or the cup or the goblet, etc., by Pinky Tobiano from Manila. And on October 19, the Balitaktakan of District 3830. So yours truly will be interviewed by our sister club Rotarian Assistant Governor Sugus. It's going to be a chit-chat, Balitaktakan about breast cancer and polio. And on October 30, the end of October, will be our healing mass with some inspirational messages from Father Jerry Orbos. So that fellow Rotarians and spouses are just some activities lined up for Pink October. But for the meetings, I turn it over to the host for the October meetings. Jason, would you want to take it from there? I will update you from time to time because we have activities lined up by Waterfront Hotel and Ayala Center. That will include also the Pink Store where the tenants of Ayala Center will be selling on pink merchandises or others. And we might bring back the pink chair auction, care of Nelia Navarro, where the famous furniture makers of Cebu, because of the pandemic, they will donate chairs and that will be auctioned. Not necessarily pink. I remembered when we had a pink auction, thanks to June Torres, we were able to auction a Kenneth Cobonpue chair, Ramir Bong Hanoy of Bon Ace, and Clayton Tugonon, amongst others, and also Debbie Palau. So we had all those nice chairs and Castilex, and even a chair designed by Dina Ramos during that first pink chair auction. So thank you very much. Very quick. Again, Ging, thank you. Let's finalize the webinars facilitated by our Rotary clubs. And just to give you some positive notes, it was nice to connect our school-based, our community-based, and a medical-based, the youth group. So hopefully they will continue to forge their friendship, Cebu Doctors, together with our Rotary Club. Thank you. And we have pala an invitation from the Rotary Club of Metro Iloilo for their meeting tomorrow. So I posted it in our chat group. I think that's basically it. Thank you.
Okay.
Jason?
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Jason, you have something to say?
Ano lang, for next week, no? October 5. So we have past President Nono Espeleta to talk about community economic development. And then Gob katong sa October 19 bali toktokan. So we need a contact person from the RC Makati Paseo nga kuan para unsay need nato. And
Yeah. No, actually, we just listen. We just enter the webinar.
so wala tay role.
Wala tay call to order. Do they need
Okay.
our attendance? Oo.
Okay. And for any additional inputs for October, actually naapatay us based sa calendar, there's a fellowship pero we canceled that because we have the October 29 ng charter anniversary, no. And yours truly will be signing off temporarily, so Stephen will be taking over my role.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Okay,
think
thank you very much. I would
hindi pa adjourn ha, hindi pa adjourn.
hindi pa. Past President Sel, pwede ko nang i-announce yung winner ng ating Dreams for Your Dreams.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to take this opportunity also to announce the winners actually for the Dreams for Your Dreams attendance contest. Actually, the first prize winner is the Rotary Club of Port San Pedro. They will they actually collaborated with our donation of 50 ream of coupon bands and 1 printer to Paril Elementary School. The second prize is Rotary Club of Cebu North. We donated 50 reams of bond paper to Pardo Extension Office, Pardo Extension Elementary School. And the third prize is Rotary Club of Central Butuan. We donated 50 reams of bond paper to Cambanay Elementary School. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, President Emmy. And then at this juncture, we'd like to say thank you to Pe. Yeah, we'd like to say thank you, our sincere thanks to the transforming President Emmy Tesalona for giving in to our crazy ideas and the encouragement, to our adopted member and savior, Attorney Burns Amago, Club Administration Director Jason Ong for your unwavering support, Technical Guru Supremo, CICO Tope Ligonas, and to
Zoom.
Director Stefan, who is doing a good job as understudy of Jason. To the lovely spouses headed by First Lady Testa Salona, who are all dear to our hearts, thank you for your cheerful cooperation. To the RCCF family, sincerest thanks for your collaboration and support. Thanks to all for your usual kind assistance and making the month of September a success. This is the September cluster in behalf of Eman, Sol, and myself. This is the September cluster signing off. President Emmy, it's yours.
Okay.
President Emmy,
Yes, go ahead.
relate na lang kay immediate past President Kendrick for the
Oh yeah, congratulations to.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations again, immediate past President Kendrick.
Huwag pakaon
Is
ya.
there other matters?
Noodles.
Noodles lang. Noodles.
Pa-deliver, Ken. Cup noodles.
Deliver ko bagong set of crochet ninyong tanan.
Ang steak lang ipa-deliver.
Yes, congratulations to our Rotary Club Cebu Puente. I was scared for a moment that when it was when he posted it was they won. I knew about it, but I thought that but I was sure that I didn't tell Ken about it. So congratulations, immediate past President Kendrick Sulay for the platinum. Yes, platinum, highest awarded to the Rotary Club Cebu Puente. So let's give him a round of applause. You can now open your mic and give a round of applause.
Congrats to us. Congrats everyone. And thank you for all your support
and
hard work.
Okay. That's it. Ikaw na. Take it away, President Emmy.
Okay. There being no other matters to be discussed, this meeting is adjourned. Fellowship continue.
Yay!
Guys, let's drink.
Hey, pagawas ang
Ken,
1
let's
kilo
drink.
na shrimp. Ahamang 1 kilo na shrimp.
Luto na gito ron.
Lokalain, let's drink.
Luto na. Mana. Luto na to.
Pati si Burns, oh.
Tony Burns.
Juice
Oy, Yumi, let's drink.
Diyos
Son, asa man ka, Son? Sign off man ka.
Salamat, Burns, as usual.
Thesis.
Salamat kaayo.
Ha? Mag-thesis ka?
At nag-pastoral na siya.
Anawa, welga kuan.
Oh, nag-snow siya.
No one winter.
Picture dito, picture!
Yumi ay.
Sure.
Sus, Ginoo.
Picture mo na.
Okay. Picture
Ah,
sa
Inday, Dave, Shivi.
gallery, please.
Picture.
Gallery, please. Ready. Give your winsome smile. One.
Ready?
two.
1, 2, smile. Everyone. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay.
Thank you. Yumi, let's drink.
Bye, guys.
Great meeting. Congratulations. Nawala ang singer. Magpa-anchor unta ko more. Wala si Jessie.
Hindi
Nawala si Jessie, ha?
Again.
Mayroon na ko, wow, kanay sa kang Krik, kang Shirley, kang Maricel. Hi, Jessie, kanay. Si Jessie talaga.
Okay, oh.
Nahadlo ko nga mag-kuan belly dancing si Jessie next time, tanawa.
Oo, mag-gitsi.
Gob, dili pa hubog to.
Grabe. Thank you, kainin yung tanan. Salamat.
Sing and run man, sing and run.
Sing and run.
Dok, napa-order na kung duto. Ayaw na kung duto.
Thank you. Permission to be excused. I have a 9:30 rosary. Bye.
Bye, Gob.
Bye. Bye, go.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, Dodo, Sarad.
Oh.